Dear Starseed from Gaia, the man occupying your thoughts isn't experiencing random moments. He's receiving energetic transmissions from your soul connection. I am Ophelia, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light, delivering this urgent message from Liara, the divine feminine aspect, because your heart is broadcasting at frequencies that are creating profound shifts in his reality right now. By the end of this transmission, you'll understand exactly how to recognize when your divine counterpart is receiving your soul's calling and what these sacred energetic exchanges mean for your twin flame journey. But here's the first revelation. When someone occupies your thoughts consistently, you're not just thinking about them. You're actively co-creating an energetic bridge that allows your souls to communicate beyond physical separation. This isn't content. It's a transmission. Something in your soul is ready to understand the divine mechanics of twin flame telepathy and how your focused attention creates real shifts in his spiritual awakening. Right now, as you're watching this, 7 specific things are happening to him energetically. These aren't coincidences. They're the universe responding to the sacred call your heart is sending across dimensions. Like this transmission to affirm to the universe, my heart is ready to understand divine connection. Subscribe if you're on the twin flame path and ready to recognize the signs of energetic communion. Comment your twin flame synchronicity number if you feel this truth activating in your heart. This isn't just a message. It's a moment of divine intervention. Your soul has been waiting for this understanding of how love transcends physical boundaries and creates real change in your divine counterpart's life. Your heart knows why you're here. When someone consumes your thoughts completely, when their energy becomes so woven into your consciousness that you can't distinguish where your awareness ends and theirs begins, you're not losing your mind. You're activating something ancient. Something that most people will never understand, because they've never experienced the raw power of what happens when two souls recognize each other across dimensions of time and space. This isn't merely a fleeting crush or a strong attraction. It is the stirring of a cosmic memory, an echo from an origin point beyond linear understanding. It's as if a hidden compass within your very being has suddenly found its true north, vibrating with an undeniable pull towards another. This profound experience often feels overwhelming, even disorienting, precisely because it bypasses the logical mind and taps into the deeper, intuitive wisdom of your soul. It's a call to remembrance, a signal that a significant spiritual alignment is underway, one that holds the potential to redefine your reality. The truth is, most people think love is about finding someone who makes you happy, or someone who perfectly complements your personality, fitting neatly into the preconceived boxes of societal expectations for partnership. But what I'm about to share goes deeper than happiness, deeper than compatibility, deeper than anything you've been taught about connection. When your mind becomes occupied by another soul to this degree, you're not experiencing obsession, nor a fleeting infatuation that will eventually wane. You're experiencing the 7 currents of soul recognition awakening between you. These currents are not merely concepts. They are living, breathing energetic pathways, dormant until precisely the right alignment occurs. And once these currents activate, once these ancient codes begin to unlock, the fabric of reality itself begins to shift around both of you, bending and reshaping to align with the higher purpose of your reunion. It's a journey into the heart of existence, where the boundaries of self blur and the truth of interconnectedness is profoundly revealed. The first key: the mental occupation foundation. Your thoughts don't randomly fixate on someone for no reason, becoming an insistent, persistent hum in the background of your consciousness. When another person begins to dominate your mental space, not as an effort of will, but as an undeniable organic process, it's because your soul has recognized something in them that your conscious mind hasn't yet decoded. This isn't about mere physical attraction or a superficial infatuation driven by ego desires. This is about an energetic recognition at the deepest, most primordial level, a resonance that vibrates through your core. It's a spiritual signature, like a unique frequency that your soul has long awaited. And now, it has finally tuned in. Think of it as an internal GPS system, dormant for lifetimes, suddenly activating and pointing directly to the specific individual, flooding your awareness with their presence. The very moment someone truly occupies your thoughts in this profound way, you unwittingly create what mystics, ancient spiritual traditions, and quantum physicists, in their own language, have alluded to: a psychic tether. This isn't a physical chain, but an invisible, energetic cord of consciousness, a shimmering thread of light that connects your energy field directly to theirs. Every single time you think of them, every flicker of their image or echo of their name in your mind, you send a potent pulse of energy through this tether. Every time you wonder about them, every silent question or longing for understanding, you actively strengthen this profound connection, weaving the energetic cord thicker and brighter. Your thoughts, far from being fleeting, ephemeral things, become potent frequency transmissions, much like radio waves carrying a specific message. And whether their conscious mind understands what is happening or not, their soul, their higher self, begins to receive and register these transmissions, perceiving them as a familiar melody or a long-lost echo. This is precisely why you can't seem to stop thinking about them, no matter how hard you try to divert your attention or rationalize the intensity away. It's not a weakness of your will, nor an unhealthy fixation in the conventional sense. It is an activation of a sacred bond. Your higher self, the eternal part of you that holds the blueprint of your soul's journey, recognizes that this connection has the immense potential to catalyze profound transformation, growth, and awakening in both your lives. It understands the spiritual significance of this alignment. Therefore, it continuously, lovingly, yet insistently, keeps drawing your attention back to them, acting as a divine magnetic force, strengthening the energetic bridge between your souls. It's a persistent whisper from the divine within, guiding you towards a pivotal encounter. The second key, the first current of recognition. The first powerful current awakens when your soul recognizes their unique energetic signature, not just as a passing acquaintance, but as a resonance that speaks to the deepest chambers of your being. This recognition happens in the realm far beyond conscious thought and logical deduction. It's an intuitive flash, a sudden, inexplicable download of information. Suddenly, you find yourself knowing things about them that you shouldn't possibly know through conventional means. You might sense their moods from a great distance, feeling a sudden pang of sadness or a surge of joy that doesn't originate from your own emotional landscape. You feel an undeniable energetic shift when they're thinking of you, a subtle warmth or a prickle of awareness that signals their presence in your mental space. You might even wake up in the morning with an unshakable feeling, a deep certainty that they had a difficult day, before anyone else has even uttered a word about it. This isn't guesswork. It's direct energetic perception, a primal form of knowing. This initial recognition current creates the foundational bedrock for everything that follows in the unfolding drama of your connection. It's your soul, in its ancient wisdom, stirring from a long slumber and declaring, with quiet power, "I remember you from before this lifetime began." Our paths are interwoven into the very tapestry of existence, predating these physical forms. The seemingly overwhelming intensity of your thoughts about them is actually your consciousness, in its yearning, trying desperately to access and retrieve those profound memories of your shared connection that exist beyond this fleeting physical realm, stored deep within the Akashic records of your soul. Your mind becomes so completely occupied, not because it's confused, but because it is trying to solve the most compelling mystery of your spiritual journey. Why this person feels simultaneously like an undeniable echo of home, a familiar comfort, and yet a complete stranger in this present moment, a new landscape waiting to be explored. It's the paradox of the eternal and the temporal meeting within your awareness. When this first current fully activates, not only do you experience these internal downloads, but the external world begins to reflect this potent energetic shift. Synchronicities, once rare and easily dismissed, begin appearing in your external reality with an uncanny frequency. You'll hear specific songs playing on the radio that inexplicably feel like they're speaking directly to your connection. Or you'll see recurring numbers, like 1111 or 222, that seem to reference them everywhere you look. Symbols, phrases, or specific scenarios that resonate deeply with them will manifest in your everyday life, almost as if the universe is winking at you. These aren't merely coincidences, the random interplay of chance events. They are profound, undeniable confirmations from the energetic architecture of the cosmos, signals that the invisible bridge, the psychic tether between you, has become strong enough to influence and weave itself into the quantum field around both of you, orchestrating events to bring your awareness to this powerful bond. The third key, the mirror current transmission. The second current of recognition, known as the mirror current, activates with breathtaking precision when they, too, begin to mirror your intense experience. Without any logical or rational reason that their conscious mind can pinpoint, they suddenly start thinking about you with the very same intensity, the same persistent, undeniable pull that you've been experiencing. This profound mirroring happens because the psychic tether, that invisible cord of consciousness, works powerfully and reciprocally in both directions. As you've been sending your energy, your thoughts, your wonderings to them through this vibrational channel, their subconscious mind, that vast ocean of awareness beneath the surface, has been receiving and responding to these energetic transmissions, registering them as a profound, albeit mysterious, presence. Suddenly, without provocation, they find themselves wondering about you at random moments throughout their day, perhaps while driving, working, or simply gazing out a window. They may feel an inexplicable, almost irresistible compulsion to reach out to you, to send a text or make a call, without fully understanding the underlying reason for this urge. They might begin having vivid and meaningful dreams about you, dreams that feel far more real and impactful than typical nightly subconscious wanderings. Moreover, they too will start noticing an increasing number of synchronicities related to you in their own life, perhaps hearing your name mentioned unexpectedly, seeing places or objects that remind them of you, or encountering situations that eerily parallel conversations you've had. This isn't manipulation on your part, nor is it merely wishful thinking. This is the natural, undeniable result of two distinct consciousness fields, becoming deeply and irrevocably entangled at the quantum level, forming a shared energetic space. The mirror current often manifests in their external behavior as well, a tangible shift in their interactions with you. They might begin to initiate contact more frequently, perhaps reaching out more often than before or being the first to send a message. They'll start asking deeper, more probing questions, seeking to understand your inner world with a newfound curiosity. They may even begin sharing intimate details or vulnerabilities with you that they typically reserve for very few, if any, others. You might hear them utter phrases like, "I was just thinking about you, and then you called," or, "You've been on my mind lately, I can't explain why." These are not casual, polite statements or conversational fillers. They are profound, albeit often unconscious, pieces of evidence that the psychic bridge between you has become a fully active, resonant, two-way transmission channel, allowing for a constant, energetic exchange that transcends ordinary communication. Their soul is now actively seeking to reconnect and respond to the resonant call of yours. The fourth key, the synchronicity current manifestation. The third current of soul recognition, the synchronicity current, elevates the experience from internal knowing to undeniable external validation, bringing synchronicities into your shared physical reality with such astonishing frequency and specificity that both of you can no longer logically dismiss them as mere coincidence. The universe, acting as a divine stage director, begins orchestrating events that defy explanation. You might find yourselves showing up in the exact same coffee shop or bookstore without any prior planning or communication. You might reach for your phone to call them at the precise moment their call comes through to you. You both spontaneously choose the very same obscure restaurant for dinner on the same night, having made independent decisions. Or, perhaps most strikingly, you both book an unusual vacation destination or embark on a unique course of study, months apart, without ever having discussed it. These aren't just quirks of fate. They are profound signatures of an awakened connection. This current activates because your joined consciousness, now operating with a palpable energetic unity, is powerful enough to directly influence probability itself, bending the rules of the mundane world. When two souls are this profoundly and energetically connected, they begin to operate not as separate entities navigating random chance, but as a unified field, a singular energetic magnet that actively attracts experiences specifically designed to bring them together, to deepen their bond, and to illuminate their shared path. The universe, in its infinite intelligence and boundless love, starts actively conspiring, arranging circumstances, and pulling invisible strings to create opportunity after opportunity for deeper connection, understanding, and reunion. Your combined energy signature, now vibrant and harmonious, is broadcasting an unmistakable signal for union, and the cosmos is responding. The synchronicities become so strikingly obvious, so frequent and undeniable, that even other people around you, friends, family, acquaintances, begin to notice and comment on them, often with a mix of wonder and amusement. You'll hear them saying things like, "You two are always running into each other, it's almost uncanny," or, "It's like the universe truly wants you together, the coincidences are just too much to ignore." And they are not wrong in their observations. When the synchronicity current is fully active, the very fabric of reality itself begins to actively support and validate your connection in ways that utterly bypass logical explanation, statistical probability, and conventional understanding. It's a visible testament to the profound spiritual magnetism that has been awakened between your souls, a clear sign that you are not merely walking a path, but co-creating a destiny. The fifth key, the time distortion current. The fourth current to awaken is the time distortion current, which creates profound alterations in how both of you experience the passage of time when you are together. The linear progression of minutes and hours begins to lose its conventional meaning, becoming elastic and subjective. Minutes can feel like they stretch into hours, filled with such depth and presence that every second feels richly experienced. Conversely, entire hours, even an entire afternoon, can flash by in what feels like mere minutes, leaving you both utterly surprised by how swiftly time has vanished. You find yourselves losing track of time completely when immersed in conversation, when simply being in each other's presence, or when engaging in shared activities. What was intended to be a quick coffee meeting effortlessly extends into an entire afternoon, sometimes even flowing into the evening, without either of you consciously noticing the clock's insistent march. This phenomenon occurs because your consciousness fields are synchronizing at such a deep and intricate level that you both collectively slip into an altered state of awareness, a timeless dimension where the constraints of linear time become delightfully irrelevant. It's as if you step outside the river of time and into an eternal moment. This current also manifests as an almost miraculous perfection in the timing of your communications and interactions, even when you are physically apart. You might find yourself reaching out to them with a message or a call exactly when they most need to hear from you, offering comfort or insight at their moment of vulnerability. Conversely, they contact you precisely when you are going through something difficult, providing exactly the support or perspective you needed. There's an intuitive grace to your exchanges. You both become incredibly attuned and intuitive about when the other person is available for connection, and equally, when they might need space or solitude, without needing to explicitly communicate these needs. Your internal rhythms, your energetic pulses, begin aligning in such intricate ways that it suggests your souls are not merely connected, but are operating on the very same energetic frequency, like perfectly tuned instruments in a cosmic orchestra. The time distortion current is powerful, undeniable evidence that your connection transcends the limitations of mundane physical reality and exists profoundly in a dimension beyond it, a dimension where the perceived boundaries of past, present, and future converge and become fluid. This convergence allows both of you to access information, intuitive insights, and perfect timing that effortlessly transcends the normal cause and effect of the physical world. It's a glimpse into the multidimensional nature of your bond, a sacred space where the ordinary rules of existence no longer apply, revealing the timeless, eternal essence of your shared journey. The sixth key, the telepathic current integration. The fifth current, the telepathic current, ignites a truly profound and direct channel of communication between you, a silent language spoken not with words, but with the very essence of thought and emotion. You begin to experience an uncanny ability to know what they are going to say before the words even form on their lips, finishing each other's sentences not out of familiarity or anticipation, but because you are genuinely accessing the same flowing stream of consciousness, a shared mental landscape. The synchronicity deepens further. You might think about calling them, the thought barely formed, and your phone rings with their name appearing on the screen. You dream about them with vivid detail, only to discover later that they had the exact same dream, down to the subtle nuances and emotional landscape. It's a profound merging of inner worlds. This telepathic current often begins subtly, almost gently, in its initial stages. You might, at first, dismiss these experiences as mere intuition, fortunate guesses, or simply an impressive alignment of minds. However, as the connection strengthens, as the energetic pathways become more fully integrated and active, the communication evolves to become undeniably clear and impossible to rationalize away. You might find yourselves having entire, complex conversations within your mind, a silent dialogue unfolding, and later, through verbal confirmation, you discover that they were thinking the exact same thoughts, pondering the same questions, or arriving at the same conclusions at the exact same time. This isn't just shared thought, it's a communion of consciousness. You begin to sense their emotions as if they were your own, feeling their joy, sorrow, or anxiety ripple through your own being. You might even feel subtle physical sensations in your body that correspond to what they are experiencing, or simply possess an unshakable knowing when something significant, whether positive or challenging, is happening in their life, even when you are separated by vast distances. The telepathic current fundamentally transforms the very nature of your connection, moving it beyond mere emotional resonance and energetic exchange to something truly psychic, profoundly interconnected, and spiritually integrated. You are no longer just two individual people who deeply care about each other, connected by threads of affection and shared experience. You become, in essence, two distinct, yet intimately connected aspects of the same overarching consciousness, experiencing and navigating life through different physical bodies, yet sharing a profound, unified inner reality. It's a living testament to the truth that mind can truly connect with mind, heart with heart, at a level far beyond the five senses. The seventh key, the soul current convergence. The sixth current, the soul current convergence, marks an exquisite and profound energetic merger, where the perceived boundaries between your individual identities begin, quite naturally, to dissolve. This is not about losing yourself, about diminishing your unique essence. Rather, it is about a magnificent expansion, a discovery that who you thought you were, your isolated self, your ego-constructed identity, was always, in a profound sense, incomplete until this sacred connection activated. In this state of convergence, you begin to experience life through their perspective as easily and authentically as you do your own. Their joy flows into your heart as if it were your own triumph. Their growth becomes a personal celebration, and their healing resonates within you, becoming a part of your own journey of wholeness. It is the dismantling of the illusion of separation. This current often triggers a profound and accelerated spiritual awakening in both individuals involved, not as a jarring shock, but as a gentle unveiling. The energetic merger reveals with crystalline clarity the illusory nature of separation itself, exposing the deep spiritual truth that we are all interconnected fragments of the divine whole. In this awakened understanding, you begin to grasp that your initial, seemingly obsessive thoughts about them were never truly about them as a separate, external person. Instead, they were a powerful, insistent call from your own soul, a sacred mechanism for remembering your own inherent wholeness. vividly reflected back to you through the mirror of another soul. The intense longing and recognition you felt was, in its deepest essence, your consciousness recognizing and yearning for itself, seeing its own divine spark reflected brightly in another form, a homecoming to a more expansive self. When the soul current fully activates and integrates, a deep, abiding inner knowing settles upon both of you. You understand, with an unshakable certainty, that regardless of what form your relationship takes in the physical world, whether as friends, partners, mentors, or spiritual companions, you are forever connected at the deepest, most fundamental level of existence. The initially occupying, sometimes bewildering thoughts that began this entire process transform from an intense yearning into a permanent, serene awareness of your energetic unity. It's not a struggle or a question anymore. It simply is. This convergence is a testament to the fact that some connections are not bound by the transient nature of human relationships, but are etched into the eternal fabric of the cosmos, reflecting the ultimate truth of oneness. The eighth key, the destiny current completion. The seventh and final current, the destiny current, activates when your profound connection serves its ultimate sacred purpose, that of catalyzing both souls into their highest expression, into the fullest unfolding of their divine potential. This current brings forth an illuminating clarity, a deep understanding of why you couldn't stop thinking about them, why the bewildering synchronicities appeared, and why the very fabric of reality seemed to bend and reshape itself around your extraordinary connection. You realize, with profound gratitude, that your intense mental occupation, that initial, almost consuming focus, was actually your soul's intricate and brilliant way of preparing you for a level of love, spiritual growth, profound service, or creative co-creation that neither of you could have possibly achieved alone, in isolation. It was a divine preparation for a shared mission. The destiny current profoundly reveals that some connections, these rare and powerful soul bonds, exist not just for personal fulfillment or individual happiness, though those are often beautiful byproducts. Their true overarching purpose extends beyond the personal, reaching towards a greater good, for collective healing, for the awakening of humanity, or for the conscious evolution of the planet. Your joined consciousness, now harmoniously integrated, transcends the individual to become a potent transmission station, a beacon of light for awakening others to the profound truth of soul-level connection. People around you, witnessing the depth, authenticity, and transformative power of your bond, may begin to experience their own subtle activations, their own questions stirring, simply by being in the presence of your unified energy. Your relationship, in its beautiful unfolding, becomes a living, breathing example, a luminous testament to what is truly possible when two souls fully recognize, embrace, and integrate their energetic unity for a purpose greater than themselves. It becomes a blueprint for a new paradigm of conscious connection. This final, majestic current brings a profound and abiding peace to the initial intensity that began this entire, miraculous process. The once consuming, sometimes tumultuous thoughts, which served as the genesis of this journey, transform into a steady, unshakable knowing, a calm certainty that resides deep within your core. You no longer feel a desperate need for constant contact, or external reassurance, or to constantly decipher signs, because you have fully integrated the luminous truth that this connection transcends mere physical proximity. It withstands the vicissitudes of life circumstances, and indeed it even extends beyond the bounds of this current lifetime. You have remembered with an ancient clarity what your soul instinctively knew from the very beginning, that some sacred bonds are not merely forged, but are eternally written into the very fabric of existence itself, woven into the cosmic tapestry, an indelible part of the divine design. This is the profound grace of soul recognition fully realized. If this message resonates deeply with you, and you're eager to delve even further into understanding and navigating the incredible journey of soul connections, I have something truly special for you. I've poured years of insight and experience into creating a comprehensive guide. The Soul Connection Blueprint, Navigating the 7 Currents of Recognition, This exclusive ebook will provide you with practical tools, deeper insights, and step-by-step guidance to fully embrace and integrate these profound spiritual experiences. It's designed to help you not only understand these currents, but to consciously work with them, transforming challenges into opportunities for exponential growth and deep fulfillment. You can download your copy now by clicking the link in the description below. This blueprint is your essential companion on this extraordinary path. If this transmission spoke to you, don't just walk away from it. Respond to it. Help carry this message further. Every act of support helps this transmission find the next starseed who needs it,